What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be telling you who's going to win the Super Bowl and who's going to win each round of the playoffs. Pretty simple stuff. We finally have the finished bracket. Wild week. Somehow the Niners snuck in by beating the Rams. The many divisions were thrown up in the air. The Colts lost to the Jaguars, in that way lost their playoff spot, and the Chargers lose to the Raiders after almost tying for them both to get in. Should have shanked the field goal or just kneeled it out. But let's get to what you care about, the playoff picks, and what you would just already watch. So we're going to have the 4-seed Bengals against the 5-seed Raiders. I think this is going to be a really good game, but at the end of the day, the Bengals are on a hot streak and a half. The Raiders on a little bit of a hot streak. They're going to come off a little bit confident after beating the solid Chargers, almost crushing them, but then ended up sneaking it out in overtime in an almost rigged fashion. But I think the Bengals easily take this one. Then you got my 6-seed Patriots against the 3-seed Bills in New York, and sadly, I'm going to have to give it to the Bills. I just... it doesn't mean I can't believe. It does not mean that. It doesn't mean it. Still have hope. And then we're going to have the 7-seed Steelers versus the 2-seed Chiefs. If Big Ben somehow pulls out a win against the Chiefs, let's put him into the Hall of Fame before his 5 years is up for eligibility. Let's just put him in there, because if he does that, it's a miracle. It is literally a miracle. They shouldn't be in the playoffs anyways. It should have been Chargers, and they should have tied. But, whatever. NFC version of things. We got the 5-seed Cardinals versus the 4-seed Rams. This is going to be a great game. But at the end of the day, the Cardinals, I just don't think are going to play good in the playoffs. And I think the Rams easily take that. Even though Stafford looks a little bit wibbly-wobbly, I think he's got this one in the bag, maybe. Then we have the 6-seed Niners versus the 3-seed Cowboys, and I do think that this is my first upset. The 49ers take that one. I think the 49ers looked really good against the Rams. The Cowboys' offense is not anywhere near playoff caliber, honestly. Their pass game's lacking lately. Elliott's only on a decline past seasons. The defense is solid, but besides that, it's just, I don't see it working out for them, and I see the 49ers continuing their hot streak. And the Buccaneers beat the Eagles. It's pretty simple. We're on to the divisional round. I have the 3-seed Bills versus the 2-seed Chiefs. I think this will be a really close one. And I do think the Bills upset the Chiefs in that version. I think the Chiefs are just it's gonna be a close one, of course, but I think the Chiefs just fall flat. It's gonna be like 42-40, something insane like that for sure. And it's probably gonna be like the best game of all time. But I think the Bills somehow sneak it out. And then we'll have the 4-seed Bengals versus 1-seed Titans. I think the Bengals win because the Titans are simply not a 1-seed team. And if you think that, even though they might have Henry, so that might maybe change things, but I still don't think so. Now we're on to the 4-seed Rams versus the 2-seed Bucks. And I think this is where Brady finally falls on the Bucks. I think the Rams take this one. I think Stafford somehow figures himself out and shows up for this game. And I think the Rams can easily take that for sure if they just play like they have to. And the Bucks do what they do and start losing in the first quarter. And then this time just can't make it up. Then we got the 6-seed Niners versus the 1-seed Packers. And I think that's an easy Packers dub there. The Packers are just incredible. They are a great team. Now, I have the 4-seed Bengals versus the 3-seed Bills. And I just don't see Burrow taking the Bengals all the way to the Super Bowl. There's just not enough playoff experience for that. It's going to be too high-pressure moment. I don't think he won't play bad. I just don't think he'll play amazing enough to beat the hot streak Bills. Then we'll have the 4-seed Rams versus the 1-seed Packers. And in Packers fashion, I think they lose in the NFC Championship, and the Rams take that one. Then my Super Bowl is going to be Bills-Rams, where I think that the Rams win the Super Bowl. They've been my pick from the very start, and they're still my pick. I don't know how much I love it as much as I used to, with Stafford being Stafford, but I think there's still a decent chance. I could also see the Bills taking it, and I could also see the Packers taking it, as I think the Packers are the best team in the NFL right now. The question is, can they perform? And the answer is, I don't know. We really don't. The Packers they're subject to choking in the playoffs. So I guess we'll just see. Thanks for watching. Comment down below what you think. Subscribe. Peace.